Part 1. The New Kid. When 11-year-old Milo Wren stepped into Elmbrook Elementary, something about him felt off. Not wrong exactly, just different. He didn't speak unless spoken to. His pale grey eyes scanned every hallway like he was measuring it, calculating. His clothes were ordinary, dark jeans, a grey hoodie, sneakers that looked barely worn. But he walked like someone learning how. Kids whispered about him after the first day. "He's a robot," said Sam Blake. "No, he's like homeschooled or foreign or something," Maya offered. "He blinked at me without blinking," Sam insisted. Still, Milo excelled quietly. He never raised his hand but always knew the answers. He solved math problems faster than the teacher and read at a pace that alarmed the librarian. He avoided sports but was strangely strong when cornered during gym. Maya Reynolds, curious and sharp-eyed, sat next to him in science. She noticed the oddest things: how he never ate lunch, how his hands stayed cold even in the heat, and how he stared at the stars when walking home. One Thursday, their teacher introduced a partner project, Model the Solar System. Milo turned to her with a nod before she could even ask. "Want to team up?" She said. "I would prefer that," Milo answered in his smooth, calculated voice. They met at her house the following weekend. He brought no backpack, no notes. But when they started, he corrected the position of Saturn by 2 millimeters and adjusted the color of Neptune slightly. "That's wrong in your books," he said. "The ice reflects light differently," she frowned. "How do you know that?" "I just do." By the end of the day, Maya had questions, but none she could ask out loud. Not yet. Part 2, Signals. Strange things began happening the week of the science fair. Lights in the school hallway flickered when Milo walked by. The fire alarm blared once with no smoke, and the sound only stopped when he touched the panel. One night, Maya followed him after school. He took the long way home, into the woods behind town. She trailed him as quietly as she could, heart hammering. Milo stopped at a clearing. There, in a small hollow, was something glowing. A sphere, no bigger than a football, hovering above the ground. It pulsed blue, then green like a heartbeat. Milo placed his hand on it and whispered a phrase, low and musical. The sphere shimmered and projected a three-dimensional map into the air. Stars, galaxies. "Coordinates," Maya gasped. Milo turned. "You followed me," he said. No anger, no surprise, just fact. "What is that?" Maya asked, stepping forward slowly. He stared at her, long and silently, like deciding something. "It's a beacon. I've been sending signals to my people," he said softly. "I'm not from here." There it was. The truth, laid bare under the moonlight. "I knew something was weird about you," Maya whispered. "But an alien? I'm not dangerous. I'm not here to harm anyone. I was sent to observe, to learn. My ship malfunctioned. The beacon is my only way home." "Why tell me?" "Because I think you already knew. And I think I trust you." Maya stood beside him, the stars reflected in her eyes. "Then I'm helping you finish your message." Part 3. Departure. For the next 2 weeks, Milo and Maya met secretly in the woods after school. He showed her how the beacon worked. Together, they recalibrated it using materials Milo salvaged from junkyards and abandoned tech. In school, nothing changed. Milo remained the mystery. Maya became the shield. She deflected questions and fended off bullies. The two became inseparable in their quiet way. One night, as the final adjustments were made, the beacon hummed louder than ever. Lights danced across the clearing. Milo stepped forward, his fingers trembling. "Tonight's the alignment," he said. "The message will send. If they receive it, they'll come." Maya's chest tightened. "You mean, they'll take you back?" He looked at her. "It's likely." The beacon activated. A pillar of light shot into the sky, silent and swift. The stars above flickered in reply, like winking eyes. Moments later, the night stilled. Milo looked around, uncertain. "They've heard me," he turned to her, his expression unreadable. I won't forget this planet. I won't forget you. She nodded, her throat tight. Do you have to go? I belong to the stars, Maya, but I'm glad I fell here. A sound, soft but rising, echoed through the trees. Above, clouds parted. A craft, shaped like an inverted teardrop, descended soundlessly, cloaked in light. Maya blinked tears away. Goodbye, Milo. Not goodbye, just another orbit. He stepped into the light, and then he was gone. The craft vanished without a trace. Maya stood alone in the woods, the stars glittering above, wondering